Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Casey Golfs here. Just want to say a big thank you for all the support that you gave on my first upload. I am back with another super exciting video today. This is my first full-length video and we're going to be seeing how far do I actually hit my clubs. Most of us think that we know how far we hit each club, but how close is that one to the truth? How often do we find ourselves making excuses for a shot which was always going to be short? Now, you might be a player who focuses on the feel behind your shots on the course, but data is fact. So investing 30 to 60 minutes of your next range session to dial in these distances and understand what each club can do for you differently will find you saving shots and taking the guesswork out of your next round. Okay, so we're going to be using the TopTracer today on their practice feature. We're going to be taking 3 to 5 shots with each club and taking the average of the overall carry and the total distance. Okay, so starting with the 58 degree, this is my lob wedge. It's generally a club that only comes out of the bag around the green when I need that delicate chip or high flop shot, so it definitely feels a little bit strange to be hitting full swings with it here. Now on average, I'm carrying it about 55 yards with a total rollout around 60, but I'll be honest, it's not a club that I'm feeling super confident with for full shots. With this much loft, small changes in things like ball position, swing path or club face can really affect the height and distance of each shot, so it's a bit unpredictable unless you're practicing this sort of shot a lot. Again, similar sentiments here as I move on to the 54 degree sand wedge. I do end up using this one more for full swing shots compared to the 58, but usually it's for those awkward in between distances. You know, when it's not quite enough club, but trying to control a half swing with a wedge isn't much better either. Taking a moment here as I hit a few wedge shots just to show you what kind of visuals you'll get from the TopTracer. If you are actively switching clubs as you go, and that is on the screen, it gives you this really clear grouping of your shots, which is super helpful. But honestly, don't worry if your range doesn't have one of these, it's not essential. This tech felt like a whole new world to me coming back to golf. Genuinely, I didn't think I was old enough to be saying back in my day. But it is true, we used to have just the flag distances and a notebook for this sort of thing, so TopTracer makes this really easy now and it actually gives you a lot more statistics. So I definitely recommend it if you are able to get yourself to a range like this, but you can 100% do this kind of session with just a few markers and a good eye, so don't let it stop you. If your local range doesn't have one, it's really not a blocking point. As you can see, we're easing into the mid-range clubs now, starting with that 9-iron and working our way through to the 7, which pretty much sits right in the middle of the bag for me today. To be honest, these are probably my favourite clubs to hit. They've got that sweet balance between distance and a consistent, predictable ball flight, which is the kind of zone where I feel most at home. Not trying to force anything here, just focusing on rhythm and strike. It's this part of the bag where I start to trust the shape of my shot a bit more and enjoy seeing some control coming into play. I think for a lot of beginner and intermediate golfers, this range is where confidence can really start to build. You know, not too short, not too demanding, just that comfortable window where your swing can settle in and do its thing. It's quite often I will actually just hit 7-irons on the range if I want that consistent club to carry me through any swing adjustments, or as I say, just to build a bit of confidence back in my swing again.
Okay, right. What can we do with a 5-iron? Not a lot, apparently. Not a lot.
Honestly, sometimes the 5-iron's just in the bag for decoration or to punch me out of trouble when I found the trees again, and today is definitely one of those days.
We're just taking a quick break. I'm pretty tired at the minute. I forgot how much it is to hit 100 balls off the bat. Session's going well overall. Feel a little bit deflated at the moment. I was expecting to come back out and hit the ball amazing. But I think I just need to remind myself that today's really not about swing adjustments or trying to hit the ball as far as possible. It's really about just seeing where is the ball going, how far are we hitting it right now, and then we have something to work with, right? So let's try again. Come on.
Back in with the rescue here, which gives me a similar distance to a 5-iron on a good day when I'm hitting that one right. But really it's about a different kind of shot with this club. The higher loft on the club face really helps me feel more confident when I need to get out of trouble, like if the ball's sitting a little bit lower in the rough or I've got to clear an obstacle with a higher ball flight. That's when I'm going to be choosing the rescue over the 5-iron.
So now I've got here my pink 5-wood. It's one of the G400s. You probably noticed I do actually have two hybrids that we're hitting today, two 5-woods. This one here is 17.5 degree. And the one that we were hitting before the Rhapsody was a 22 degree. So as a junior, when I used to play, I really needed the support and the loft from the club and always defaulted to that Rhapsody. Never took the G400 out of the bag.
This is our final club of the day. If you were paying attention in my last video, when I asked you what club was missing, you'd know it was my driver. It is currently away for repair at the minute, so we won't be able to check the yardage on that one today, but it will be back in the bag very soon, and I'm really excited to bring that out and show you how it's performing on the course.
Okay guys, that concludes today's range session. Overall, I'm really happy to finally have a clear picture of what yardages I'm hitting each club. It gives me a really good benchmark as I start to move through the rest of my golf journey now. Hopefully the video has inspired you to check your own yardages too. It is such a game changer, whether you are just at the start of your golf journey or deep into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below and let me know how dialed in your distances are.